Hi, we need your help. My director, Zach, is writing a wonderful short film.
Thanks for the intro, Cleo. Sagittaria is my thesis film for NYU Tisch grad film. But it's not just a short, it's the pilot for a pilot. It's the launch point for the next big TV show.
It's basically like Game of Thrones and Succession all in one show. I'm Cleo. I'm the main character, Hobbs. I am the most complex, fully realized character Zach has ever made.
She's basically real.
Basically?
Sagittaria is an imperial succession drama set in the year 2027 in an alternate timeline. The president turned emperor, Alexander II, is dying, and he names his granddaughter, Imperial Princess Cleo, as his heir and successor.
But then it turns out he's not really my grandpa, and he's actually my dad, and my treacherous aunts.
Half-sisters.
My sisters, who I thought were my aunts, are actually a bunch of traitors, and they see this as an opportunity to try and steal my rightful throne.
Her closest ally is General Roger M. Norcross, the hero of World War III. They both need each other to take power.
He's literally so hot.
Cleo decides she needs to go rogue and show the general and the world that she's more dangerous than she lets on.
And then it turns into a total bloodbath.
Let's try to avoid spoilers, okay?
Okay, that's not even a spoiler. How can it be the next Game of Thrones if all the characters don't die?
Cleo is at the core of the story. To bring the film to life, we have to bring her to life first.
Zach even found me this body for my spirit to possess. Wait, look what I can do with it. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
What she means is I cast an actor to play her. What do you think of her?
Overall, I think she's good. She's pretty. I'm getting quite comfortable. But she's brunette.
We'll get you a nice blonde wig. We'll put it in the budget.
No, I don't want a wig. I want my real hair. And I want my real eyes. My eyes aren't supposed to be brown. I want to look the way you wrote me.
When they reference things like World War III, the Harem Mayhem Massacre.
The ridiculous complexities of my family tree.
Right. The film is too short to explain all of these backstory events, but I've got all these things in my head. I know what happens. I want you to be able to feel what happens when you watch it.
Every world detail, every name has a reason. Why my dad/grandpa is Alexander II, even though there was no Alexander I.
When you see their family tree, there's a story for everyone in that tree.
It's kind of complicated, but if your family tree isn't complicated, then you're not real royalty.
This has been my complete obsession for a year and a half now. There's enough content here for an entire TV series, but before I pitch that, we're going to make this really awesome proof of concept short film, and we need your help to do that.
You can literally be part of creating the next Game of Thrones. Isn't that awesome?
It's pretty awesome if you think about it. And unlike Game of Thrones, this will have a good ending.
Wait, you know the ending? Tell me.
Well, I can't spoil the ending, especially for you. But what I can say is that this short film is going to have a really crazy ending sequence, but it's going to take a lot of resources, a lot of people, choreography, equipment, and yes, money in order to be fully realized and be as good as it can be. When you see it, I promise it's going to blow you away.
Promise?
Promise.
The world is so richly detailed and thought out. With more budget, we can get the best possible crew, more resources for design, better equipment, and produce the kind of layered art direction that will make this world truly come to life.
If you support the project, you'll get a behind-the-scenes look every step of the way. You'll get to see inside the filmmaking process. And if you go on the campaign page, you'll see all these cool perks that we're offering. And the more you contribute, the more perks you get.
Oh, and if you give us enough money, I will give you lands and titles once I'm finally crowned Empress.
Well, I don't know if we can promise them that, but we can do the next best thing. You'll get special thanks credits in the final film and on IMDb, and to our most generous contributors, we'll even give you credit as an associate or even executive producer.
That way you'll be memorialized forever.
Just like the kings of old.
And my dead dad grandpa.